lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
A good quarter for Curry. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
And as always, the big knock on Kanter during his career has been his defense. I mean, great on offense, but seems to get picked on in the post.
Outside Westbrook. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City trailing. And Westbrook, here we go. A rebound by Ezeli.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Thompson misses.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. That's good from Durant.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
And so Durant nails them both. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. And both free throws good for Waiters.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good, But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Green, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Waiters passes to Cantor. Durant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. It's tipped. It's Durant with the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 4 seconds left. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Livingston. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Shaun Livingston. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. And it's Durant in a small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Screened by Ibaka. Got freed up. Nice work off the bench. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
Westbrook against Curry. There's the dish to Cantor. And it's sent back by Bogut. And they get it back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Pass to Barbosa. Outside for Curry. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
And the pass to Waiters. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Thompson with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Curry against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Curry kicks to Thompson to tie it up. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Curry against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. From the line. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they've also been very good from the free throw line. I mean, that's been a very important part of what they've done today.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Out to Ibaka.
Harrison Barnes.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Dion Waiters.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Durant dishes to Cantor. Yes!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
Some changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes. Curry can't get it to go. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his first personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
OKC, make some noise. Cheer girls. Come on, fans. Let's get up and get pumped.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the three and be the three if that's going to happen.
The three won't fall.